Happy New Year, May 2023. Serve you well. No change here. Same wind strength. Had a few rain showers overnight, but nothing persistent. And there's no one else. So it was a very quiet night. Oh, people must have roused themselves from their slumber or recovery. It's 10 o'clock. Day's not too bad, but I feel like a change of scenery. Right, I'm sure we'll be back at some stage. Still pretty grey in the distance. Right, well the wind in here, which is we're getting to Urupukapuka Island, is 25 gusting 30, and looks like the spirit of New Zealand is heading out. I'm anchored now in Waewaetorea Bay, Urupukapuka. I've kept well out, just in case some boats decide to drag their anchors. Reasonably full still in here, but it is a good safe anchorage. Just got to be careful for some patches of seagrass, which can prevent your anchor from digging in initially, but that was more a problem with the CQR than the current basin. Tourist boats out. It's the same one as we saw yesterday putting through our anchorage. There's looking down the inside of the islands. The Awoke Thompsons arrived, did that while I was having a swim, and obviously they've got a fairly reefed mizzen at the moment. Been a few boats coming and going. A new one in behind us. There's another load from the Awoke Thompson heading to shore. It's easy to identify that boat. It looks very nice, but a lot better than, it's a white boat with blue sail covers. It's amazing how this black boat swings through. Oh, probably 120 degrees. The anchorage is emptied out a bit, but we're quite settled here, not going anywhere. And although we're not in as much shelter as up there, at least the wind is coming from the same direction. Now, they were motor sailing. Looks like the police. We still have some hardcore foilers out here. It's got a gust, a bit of pumping, and a tourist boat in behind. Oh, they've done a wee stooge around the anchorage. Good, showing the flag, make sure everyone's behaving themselves. Although a bit late in the day to catch the errant speedsters. Oh, I got a friendly wave from them, and I wish them all the best. So it's come up from Auckland. We certainly don't have one up here. Oh, another light skiff of rain. We might have 4G, but it's very slow. I think there's a lot of people trying to use the cell data. Well, we had no sunset to speak of today, but we do have nice lights, and the forecast for the next week is very uninspiring. Well, it's pretty much Groundhog Day, although we do have a new neighbour. Looks like a cross between a Maori voyaging canoe and a sloop. Forecast is looking even less promising for the next few days. I'm not sure if the girls still want to come up. I'll have to find out. Oh well, off we go. This is the one with the wing sails. There wouldn't be a bad place to anchor, but we're on a bit of an explore at the moment. Right, so we're passing the eastern side of Parekura Island. We've got Omakiwi Cove in front of us, and this bay, whose name I forget, is where we'll go have a look. You can also get reasonable shelter in these little bays, but they do tend to get a bit of a swell coming in. And there's looking down to Russell. This is the reef to watch out for on the entrance to Omakiwi Cove. Looks like we've lost one of the cardinal mark tops. Okay, Omakiwi Cove, we'll go and have a look at Parekura Bay. Looking into Parekura Bay. Oh, they've just up anchored. I believe that is called the Beast. I know it's Michael Hill's boat. Right, anchored in Parekura Bay, underneath this headland here, which means we're out of the worst of the wind. Just a very slight motion from the small waves. So if you head over that saddle there, there's a track that takes you to Whangamumu. We can see we're in a wind shadow here. My crew have very reasonably decided not to come up and sit on the boat for a week in the rain and strong winds, but maybe I'll be able to come a bit later. We have wing foilers again. There's the blue one going past and the green one trying to get back up again. I've had a long session with the snorkel cleaning off the few barnacles that have appeared. We don't seem to have the biocides and the anti-fouling that we used to, and they've become a lot more stringent with biofouling on hulls. A lot of the boats have headed off, probably into their holiday, or with the forecast headed for even more windproof shelters. We have shags in the trees. That's the white fronts you can see. We've acquired two near neighbours. That one over by the hills, a very, very big launch or small super yacht. It's getting nearer to high tide, so a little bit more wave action because the top of the bay dries out at low tide, and at high tide there's more water or fetch. Most of the boats visible over here are on moorings. Look who's back in view. Tell you what, it makes an awful lot of noise when the anchor goes down. I presume it's aluminium hulls. All the super yachts are all lit up, and in the middle of the frame is another one. We're not lit up quite as much.